Hello, everybody. So, got another story. Gonna get right into it. Like I meant, should be ashamed. Transgender powerlifter breaks national records by 400 pounds. Damn. God damn, she wasn't playing. They're like, I'm gonna show you what it means. And critics and criticizes female competitors' poor performance. It's like you all lift like girls. I'm a woman. God damn. That can't be the person, right? Should be Shane. A for they're not close. Okay. She Canada. Okay, athlete from Canada broke a national record in women's powerlifting with a score more than 400 pounds heavier than her next closest opponent. Yeah, yeah, she wanted that prize. Whoa. Yeah, that's a dude. That's straight up dude right there. Transgender enters women's category. And Andres, a transgender female, competed in the Western Canadian Championship for female powerlifters at 40 years old. Damn. Even at 40. Listen, this gotta be misogyny. Like this has gotta be like you can't do this. You just can't do this, man. She entered the female masters unequipped unequipped category. Definitely equipped. Yo, these people, man. They're definitely all right. Compete based on preferred gender. In Canada, the gender self-identification policy allows athletes to compete based on their preferred gender. Athletes are not required to submit medical records or other information about hormones or medical transition. If there's prize money, I'm just saying, I might just enter these competitions. Hey, if they allow it, Andres set a new national women's record. Well, it's damn. It like literally erased women's accomplishment. That's wow. That's bold, man. That's bold. With a final score of just over 1,317 pounds lifted, 400 more than the next closest person. New record that no woman will ever be able to beat. Her score was the heaviest weight anyone has ever squatted, deadlifted, and bench pressed. Not anyone. I'm pretty sure the men are doing better than that. Obviously the men are doing better than that. Disheartening win. Canadian powerlifter April Hutchinson said the win was very disheartening. She went on to say how Andrews broke a record that top female athletes have been chasing for years. Just walked in, dick swinging through the dress, and said, "Watch me, watch me do it. You want to do that? Ah, not a problem. All you needed to do is be born with the right chromosomes." Damn. Hard work for nothing. Oh my God. I'm telling you, this gotta be misogyny. You can't do this to ladies, man. Hutchinson talked about the hard work and long hours these women put into training only to be beaten by a transgender female athlete. It's like we worked very hard. Very hard. Well, should work on getting some testosterone in your system. Anyone who supports transgender athletes competing in women's sports should be ashamed. Your entire country supports it. I don't know what to tell you. You just found out. is this news to you? You're like, you're just gonna go about your business and act like nothing happened, and then you lose, and now it's a problem. Feels like she feels like transgender athletes are trying to erase women's sports or get easy wins. Records won't be broken again. Richardson said the records set by Andress will never be able to be broken by a biological female. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's over for you, ladies. I'm sorry. There's nothing to strive for anymore. Hutchinson is one of the many who are fighting to ban trans women in powerlifting. You guys should have done it before. Should have done it before. Why would you wait until the problem occurs to prevent it? But hey, she doesn't care about records. After a record-breaking win, you just dunk on people, break their record, and be like, I don't give a shit about records. That's why I'm breaking them. I don't care about records. I just want to identify this way, and I want to go into the sports and embarrass these ladies. I don't care about the records. I just want to stomp out anybody's effort to do something that I don't care about. Andrews posted on our Instagram account, I don't care about records. I care about being there with my friends. Wow. Wow. This is a competition, not an outing with your friends. You didn't go out for coffee. God damn. You can't do this to the ladies. She loves her friends. Well, that's probably why they're friends. Andrews went on to talk about her friends who welcome her and love her. She said her friends support her trying to be the best she can be. Uh, uh, is that the best you could have done that for fun? Could have done that at home. Didn't have to break the women's record. You could have just gone to the gym. Just go on the gym and have fun doing that and hang out with your friends. Women's advocate bashes transgender. Women's sports advocate Riley Gaines bashed Andress on Twitter, saying Andress' record is mediocre lift by mediocre male power. Yeah, it looks like even our most mediocre is pretty good, breaking records, 400 pounds. I'm just saying, you don't have to insult the men. We didn't do this because preferred gender. I'm just saying, it looks like a woman did this according to Canada's laws. Her tweet was clear in referring to Andress as a male. Hell, ladies are finally starting to fight back, huh? Disdain for women. Gaines also accused the Canadian Powerlifting Union of discriminating against female athletes and Prime Minister of having a radical disdain for women. You see what they do. They say, oh, you have disdain for women. You got to allow the trans in. And then now the trans are winning. And you're like, well, you must disdain women, so that's why you're letting them in. Like, this doesn't make any sense. You can't be a victim both ways. You can't. You fought, the women fought for these things to happen, and now you're saying it's an attack against women. I thought it was all about inclusion, feminism, and now you're saying they're doing this because they hate women. All right. For sure, they're just doing it for brownie points, but hey, maybe you're a victim and they just do it because they hate you. Not her first controversy. Andrew's record-breaking win wasn't the first time she's been under fire on social media. And Andrews previously shared a video in which she mocked women powerlifters, saying their performance on the bench press were so bad. It's like, I'm a woman too. Look how easy I could lift this. Oh, deep voice. Look at these ladies. Look at that. They're not even trying. So I'm out here training. Bro, that is That is messed up, man. Like, why would you go in there knowing you have an unfair advantage and then you proceed to mock them? That's crazy. That is real. That's crazy. Critics react. One Twitter user, Nick Lenz, said, "Bro had to change sex to compete, and he's ranting about bad form." He could be right. He could be right about the form, though. He could be right. Their form could be bad. I don't know. Maybe they correct their form. They'll start setting records. It's like, oh, you gotta fix your form a little bit. Just open hand, and it's like, oh, there you go. Oh, an extra 400 pounds. Look at that. Problem solved. Twitter is outrage. Scam Damp on Twitter said, "Weak men who can't compete with their kind transition allowed to go." See, now you're doing this thing. You're doing this thing where you're trying to protect women, but you're attacking masculinity. You're attacking. You would think these kinds of insults is why he transitioned in the first place, and then you're like, the man literally now identifies as a woman, and your insult is you're a weak man. Uh, like, that's like getting mad at a sandwich and saying you have soggy bread. Like, it just like he knows his situation. That's some support. Not everyone was outraged about Andrew's win, though. She received praise from fans on social media as well. The Twitter account Live Soft TikTok, okay, uh, posted a video showing Andrew stepping up onto the platform in the number one spot, calling her stunning and brave. I think that was sarcastic, though. Amazing performance. Phil V posted, "This was amazing," talking about Andrew's breaking several records. I mean, it's funny. It's real funny, but I mean, it's not good for women. Bearded women powerlifter. Ann Andrews isn't the only trans athlete breaking records in women powerlifting categories. Another pro powerlifter with a beard, Avi Silverberg, entered a competition identifying as female. What is this? Wins in a men's uniform. What? Silverberg was the head coach for Team Canada Powerlifting for over 10 years. A video shows Silverberg walking up to the platform wearing a regular men's singlet after beating the current Alberta women's record by almost 100 pounds. Light. Got to do at least 500 to impress me. He keeps winning. Of course, he keeps winning. He's competing against women. In the women's category, Silverberg won 8 out of 9 competitions that were entered over the last 4 years. Well, probably got tired of around the 10th one. Probably just gonna sit that one out. Policy, the trans policy. Canada Powerlifting Union's trans policy states that an individual should be able to participate in a gender with which they identify, not to be subject to requirements for disclosure of personal information beyond those required of cisgender athletes. There you go. If you're not going to check the biological women, make sure they have the right goods, you can't check the trans. So policy. Athletes are upset. The policy has many athletes upset, calling for change in the rules. You guys should have said something before the rules came. Trans patient identified as male, so the gynecologist. I think that's that. But that was fun. That was funny. Like I said, that's got to be massage. I don't know what else to call it, man. Anyways, till next time.